Hello everyone, Lokesh this side. Welcome back to Loki Force. So I've started a series named Solved Unexplained, where I share how I solved the most interesting use cases I came across and its explanation. All right, so today we are going to see one of the interesting use cases that I worked in one of my previous projects, that is customized file downloads in Salesforce. Imagine a scenario where like you or any users uploaded a file in Salesforce, and you want to restrict the downloading behavior of those files because of various reasons. It might be due to security or device factors, like you want to block the file download in mobile for community users only, or you want to block the downloads when the file already got downloaded more than 3 times or n number of times according to your business requirements. So before we jump into like solving this thing, let's first take a look at what are the out of box components provided by Salesforce in order to achieve this. So if you go to setup, there is a page named file upload and download security, wherein you can see for different set of file types you can set the download behavior. Let me click edit. So these are the different file types provided over here, and these are the different set of download behaviors wherein you can set for each one. So currently there are only three download behaviors. The first one is download, and the next one is execute in browser, and third one is hybrid. So what this means is that, let's say if you set the download behavior as download, and if the user tries to invoke the file of type .avi, the system will automatically download those file. And if you set it to execute in browser, it will be opened up in the browser, and if you set it to hybrid, it will be downloaded and also executed in the browser. But if you take a look at this, like there is no such option, like to restrict the file download. So we are going to ignore this approach, and we are going to take help from Apex and the flow. Okay, so what I've done is I put together a sample Apex wherein we are going to control the file download access. So before we jump into its nitty gritties, let's first take a look at what this class is actually doing. If you take a look at this, this class actually implements sfc.content download handler factory interface. So what this means is that whenever any download as activity has been triggered in your org, the implement these SFC content download handler factory interface implementations will be looked at. Rest all the logics are pretty simple and straightforward. So for the demo's sake, I've picked up 4 use cases. We are going to go through one by one. The first use case is that restrict the file download thing for the profile named custom support profile. And this piece of code is again very simple and straightforward. But if you take a look at these two lines, which is very important in terms of blocking the file download access, so wherein we have the parameter named is download allowed from content download handler, I set it to false. So what this means is that whenever a user tries to download a file from the UI, they will get an error message. Where they will get error message, that is where the redirect URL comes into the scene. I've configured a screen flow over here. Okay, so let me go to the screen flow. Again, this screen flow is very simple. Let's give it a second. Yeah, so I configured only one screen element where I put a simple message saying access denied, you don't have permission to download this file, please contact your system administrator for assistance. You can put whatever logic you want based upon your business requirements, and I activated this flow. Going back to the Apex, yeah, so this is where I'm calling my screen flow using like slash flow slash the API name of the flow. And the next use case I've taken is like restrict download access in mobile. So let's say if you have any files in your in your org, and if you user tries to use their Salesforce org in their mobile, and if he or she tries to download those files, their access will be denied. And again, the same logic I put over here, like say stating that is download allowed is false, and I set the redirect URL as my flow. And the third use case is a mix of the first use case we have seen plus a little bit of the specific file type. Let's say you have a profile named custom support profile, and you want to download, you want to restrict the file download access for this custom support profile only for the PDF file types. You can take a look at logic over here. So where I configured the file type as PDF. So before that, I query the content document to get the file types where the user is trying to, download, and I'm calling my flow to show or throw the error message. Okay. The the fourth use case I've taken is like you want to restrict the download access if the file has been already downloaded more than 3 times or n number of times according to your business requirements. And for that, I'm querying the content version history to get the number of times the file has already been downloaded. And as soon as I get the count, I can set the conditions, and then I can control it. So I'm setting is download allowed to false, and I'm calling my flow. So if none of these conditions are not satisfied, you can happily let the user to download the file, saying like is download allowed equal to true. Okay. So enough of coding part. Let's jump into the live demo. For demo purpose, I'm gonna impersonate as a user named Orion, wherein I have the profile as custom support profile. Let me log in. All right. So let me go to files. Okay. So I currently, Orion user has currently have this file over here. So if I open this, so this is just a sample file. So remember in the logic we have written over there in Apex, if the user with the custom support profile trying to download any file, they should get an error message from our flow. So this is a sample file. Me try to download it. So the moment I click download, like the user will be redirected to the page wherein, like the error message is gonna pop up saying like access denied. You don't have permission to download this file. Please contact your system administrator for assistance. So this is coming from our, like our screen flow wherein we configure the error message. And if you have any set of other files wherein you want to allow the access, you can control the logics over there in the Apex. So this is how you can, like basically control how you want to, let the users to download any files in your org. Hope you guys find this video useful. See you guys in another interesting video. Thank you.